If you're not into the crazy woo-woo shit, then just keep scrolling because this isn't going to make any sense to you. But I built my entire teaching method and the thing that supports me now in this life based on what a bird told me. So I went through a really dark period in my life. I used to be a racehorse rider and I had a fall and I was injured and I couldn't live my life in the way that I would normally live my life. I couldn't make money in the way that I normally would. I lost my passion of being around horses every day, and I just felt really lost, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to go back to horses, and it took me a long time, like working in that realm. It took me a long time to accept that. So I felt so fucking lost and I had injured my right shoulder. And this bird flew into a window next to me after my life had completely fallen apart. So I'd lost the job, I'd lost where I was living because I lost the job, I was staying with friends because I had nowhere else to go, and then this bird flew into a window next to me and busted his right wing. So we both had busted right shoulders. So I was looking after him, and then this bird starts talking to me. And it was like nature, spirit, like universal spirit speaking to me through this bird. And it started telling me about core emotional blocks in the body. Now, I was already familiar with epigenetics, but we worked through all of these emotional blocks that I held in my body. And this bird was the color of all of the chakras. And it's just wild. And now this process has helped hundreds of other people. And this process was what activated me into my spiritual gifts, activated me into being able to do what I'm actually here to do on earth, and activated me into being able to receive the direction and downloads that I need to be able to live my mission. And I would never have been able to access any of that if I didn't clear these core blocks from my body. I also have now learnt years later that these core blocks show up in everything in life. The reason we attract shitty partners, shitty patterns, shitty friendships, money problems, like every single thing stems down to these core emotional blocks that we all have. We get them from our generational line, our experiences in this life, and experiences in past lives. And it's really deep work, and it is the deepest teachings, spiritual level teachings I have ever fucking come across. No one is teaching this stuff. And that's also why it gets a result. Because it isn't the modern day spirituality that keeps you in the loop of suffering. It is real work. It is hard, but you learn how to initiate through this life and how to actually get a result here on earth. And you can start this work for free. I've made it free, the first part of it, in my link. So I would get on that, try it for yourself and see how you go.